for OpTic Texas.
Well,
Not this year, it is 12-3 in map count. So let's lock in our scuff pick'ems. I'm going to use the math on my side first. I got OpTic 3-1 again.
Yeah, I fear I'm going to have to go with you on that one. No curse this year. I'm going to go with OpTic Texas.
Yeah, Miami did not have Dave, Patty, or Vickle, so I'm going OpTic 3-1.
Yeah, agreed with everybody else on that desk. I got OpTic taking this one.
Last time we all went one direction. There was an upset.
That's
it's
true.
time to find
Hand
out.
up.
Did we curse them again as we send it down to the stage?
We'll see if you guys curse to play in the first team coming to the stage straight from Miami. Get ready to give them your vamos for the Heretics. Metals, Super, Rancor, and Real. The Miami Heretics know that with these 4 players, with the fans behind them, that they can reach the form that they need to take down anyone in their way. Miami, they're here to play.
They look absolutely locked. I mean, this Miami team at one point was the best search and destroy team, bringing out new strats every single match. They've had a couple of weeks to iron out all their issues and get back to being elite with Real in the lineup.
I mean, how scary would that be, and for them to get to that primetime form that we saw at the end of last year? And I can't think of no better time than to... Are your defending back-to-back world champions? Get up on your feet, Green Wall, for OpTic Texas. Dashy, Huke, Hercules, and Dashy here in Vegas to defend their trophy, to go not just 3 times in a world championship, but to go back-to-back to end off this season. OpTic is gracing the stage and ready to play.
As we all can expect and are used to at this point, the entire stadium is on their feet as OpTic Texas takes the stage, and for good reason. These guys have gone through a lot of trials and tribulations, and they have landed on top every single time. And this is day 1, match 1, for what could be absolute history, guys.
For absolute history, Ali. Now, if there's one thing for sure,
those Metals will be first to dip a toe, and we'll see what Dashy can do here at top halls. Him and Huke. They won the first engagement. Metals cleared out of the point. 3 through for OpTic Texas. They've got numbers here towards the objective as Dashy continues to patrol.
Well, this was the map when we kind of tasted them last year at Champs with Hercules. It was just sort of like, all right, they look unbelievable, and what we're going to see that here in map number 1.
I think that was the listen-in. Like
it was a Faze, right? Yeah.
Where I was like, oh, God.
Yeah.
It's like these guys, it was just so calm. Everything was just, it was so good. And, well, yeah, they won. Now looking for the 3-peat. What an unreal result that would be. Seems impossible in this day and age, but they are 1 run away from doing it. Rancor is going to have to be his best here in this particular matchup. Hercules has already slipped through, and he's going to be caught. There's 4 straight for Real for now as he starts out 4-on-1. Metals able to clear back Dashy, but we'll have more pressure here in a moment. There'll be a 1-on-1 top to that, and Super able to take it. And the guy that probably has got to step it up the most for this team is Super.
Yeah, it is Super, but just that entire play, you give up a lot of time, and then Rancor just on the pinch, just not worried about that long route. He dies, and immediately you lose the back spawns, but right back to it is Rancor trying to put pressure on the hill. A nice pinch here out of Miami Heretics, because that could have been one where things get ugly. You start to flow if you are OpTic Texas, but they are fighting right back.
Huke gets the opener right up the gut. Sets up his teammates, maybe to make the play. Metals, though, up nearly 3. If Ringo to finish it off, and Real will be the last man standing to get the final 15. Ahead on rotation, well, on rotation because of death and spawn. It was Shotzi, but he's actually going to wrap back and look to catch people in transition. So he's Hercules that'll set up. Yeah, I thought he was rotating. That is not the case.
And well, you're going to have one player in Super in a 1-on-1 versus Hercules, but he's going to buy time. And then, yeah, Shotzi goes hunting through the middle of the map just to delay the spawns, delay that first push. Allow Hercules now to get into this spot. The green arrows all over this, starting to read the spawns. When they see where Dashy comes up, they're going to give that time, but that's going to be 3 dead. Here for OpTic Texas, is the Heretics able to try and get this in control.
Huke was on a lone mission for a moment. He drops, and now the rest of the team will get involved. From the top window, Real's getting damage in, but can't quite finish the kill. They winded at top balcony. It's still contested inside of the point. Maybe not as clean as they wanted after that 3 dead, but now they clear it again. They'll soak up the time and maybe looking for a lead change here. There it is and through. So nice job by Miami to battle back in and get a solid hold here at 3, but OpTic's still fighting.
Yeah, still fighting. And while Shotzi able to pop that 2-piece, Dashy looking over him and wins that AR gunfight. Now is a foot race. Rentor was the first one there, but he's going to go and pick up garage. He knows top halls are wide open. Going to give that time through the garage stairs to break that hill. Well, you see, again, you have this pinch, but you don't have hill control if you are Heretics.
I thought OpTic hitting it one more time might cost them, but they're going to actually be here, win rotation.
Yeah, they just don't pick a side.
Enough.
They don't pick a side, right? And so Heretics, they're out towards right, they're out towards left. OpTic just go right through the middle, but here comes Heretics fighting back. Well, that guy right back into the mix. Israel with a nice double.
He had such a terrific year last year. A disappointing start to this one when he joined Koi, trying to get back. Trying to get Heretics back into the Sunday conversation, but fighting right back in. Our OpTic, beautifully done. Huke with a gunfight win, and he'll finesse to get back to full HP, or try to. He can't quite slither away. It's another multi-kill for Reals. He's up to 11 and 8. But in the point, it's OpTic with the final 10 seconds. First set of rotations done. Any major thoughts?
Well, I think the big key takeaway is, right, you give up 27 points or so on that P1, and that's the difference in this score so far. Besides that, I feel like Heretics have played this pretty well. They're keeping up with the pace. They're trading a lot of NPCs out. Real's having a solid map so far, so you have a good fight if you are Heretics.
Well, and the fact that your superstar has 6. Like, and you're right in this game, right? Yeah, I imagine he's going to turn it up at some point.
It's just a question of, all right, when OpTic get their footing, when they have the spawns, when they have an opportunity to punish you, can you fight back if you're Heretics?
Or can Heretics just keep it messy? So that's not the case at all. Not allowed.
That's what you try to do.
Yeah,
but sometimes it is difficult to do that versus OpTic.
Well, they're doing it right now. Kill Thieves been mostly Miami and doing a much better job at this P1 and looking to once again go in front. Real says hello top window, but he'll get dropped. It's Huke through with 2, but the trades are on point. Ooh, Super snapping. That's what they need out of Super. 13 and 10.
Maybe that's what they needed from him, right? Just at the last major, pull out this NPC a little bit more. Even on a map like Hacienda, where you would assume you're going to be running a double AR, but we really haven't seen that. It's been all about the SMG pressure. Now in a great setup here at P2 early is Heretics. Can they cash in? Well, last time, Rentor, he dies there first. All the pressure now over to
good
Super.
trade by Mercules, because he was probably one more bullet. He drops, 2 drop there. It's going to be 20 seconds for OpTic. Probably have a good fight towards the point, but they get to the point quickly. Shotzi able to win a massive one, as you said, but Real, it's been a multi-kill Reaper. Not going to end up mattering as he's last up. I thought maybe it'd keep things messy, allow Heretics to battle back in, but not going to be the case for now.
No, not at all. It is just the timing of that push there for OpTic. They spawn them all the way out. So another great break at this P2. You're trying to set up this pinch. Again, very similar theme here, where OpTic just controlling lobby, controlling top hallways, breaking hills, holding hills that way. Well, now you have this 10-point lead, and well, on rotation will be Shotzi, Dashy. They're going to set up for this P3. Huke trying to keep things messy here at Garage, but still a battle on this first map.
Considering how everything looked on the minimap at the start of that P2, that is just sensational. Still a tight one, though. Calm around the hard point for now. The gunfight's happening halls, and it's Huke that's able to drop 2. Spawn will come in fences, or right side fences, and nail down. Trying to push in. The big gunfight's about to go down. Dashy just kind of laying in an off angle, able to find 1, and his teammates will clean up the rest. Nice hold so far, only 1 player left to deal with, and they're going to be able to do that.
And while this just gets set up by Huke, finding that 2-piece right before the hill pops, or as soon as it pops, right, that first push, you just get staggered if you are Heretics. And this is what we're talking about. When you get into these clean setups, if you're OpTic, can you find a break if you're Heretics? And so far, you have not been able to. Shotzi with a double, Mercules with a double. OpTic now with their biggest lead. It continues to grow. We rotate towards P4.
That's the same thing Shotzi did from P2 to P3 the first time through. Found 2. And
yeah, it's just on the other side of the map. His teammates died, right? This time, it is just clean there for OpTic.
See if they can chain them together. So far, so good. Mercules still NPC in hand. OpTic growing out to their biggest lead. Looking to run away with this map 1. Let's hear the comms now for OpTic Texas.
Firing real quick. 1 short on me. Set out, open, set out. Rancor a bullet. Rancor a bullet in there.
Okay, in the water here.
I'll make close time lead. Nice. Rancor was open. Rancor was open. Close center open. Wait.
Okay, there's two. I got it. I went for choke.
Too short. Another one on your back. Nice.
Two more.
In there.
Got it.
Get the wall down center.
Watch out.
There's a rock. I'm nading in there.
Testing. He's shot me. Watch my outer. Watch out.
Other guy, pinch top bar. Yeah, top bar. It's top bar spot.
Yo. They're getting a.
Bar.
Yo, he's spiral.
Yeah, I can help spiral.
He was weak.
What's up, our plat, right core. Our plat, right core. Doing
I
nothing.
got through him close. I'm hiding in
What's
top.
up,
Hiding in top.
Hiding outside the hill.
I still spawn bro.
Okay. I have their side. I have all their spiral.
What are you going back to like
Top spiral bullet, super. Okay, super was a bullet. Let's go down.
I'll go with the plant.
Super was their spiral. Where's their spiral?
R open.
R open and they're open. R open, they're open. They're close.
It's R open, so.
I don't see him. Backed up.
What's
Jump
up,
that time from open. Time from open. Time a bullet. R open.
They're close right now.
Time is weak.
I'll open absolute super. B-Rock. Stop B-Rock.
I'm being aids. Trying.
Nice. Gonna be R open.
Open, Dad.
Maybe I'll open.
He probably went for him. R open.
I can probably go.
I think there's still a couple here. Yo, he's in the back. In the back.
Going for new.
Could be in new. One guy's in the back.
Okay, wait for me.
One back right
Going for new.
I don't see anyone in new.
Behind the milk truck.
There's
Back
two in
right.
the back.
Dead. I got one push that front.
One's in the back.
Riker's in the back.
He's in the back. Dead. Another Riker's
in the back.
Riker's weak.
I'm trying it with you. I'm trying it. I tried to back. Still in the back. Naded me. In the back, right court.
One lobby side.
In the back, weak. I can't kill him. I can't kill that guy in the back.
Yo, just look at me. Play tight.
Side one shot. I got naded.
Go close right. Right court.
Yo, stay down, guys. Tell me get time.
I got it. They give me side boys.
Another one's down. I spawned front.
He's one shot.
I think they spawned deep.
Yeah, no, I have it.
Huke is taking over, 28-19 on 8 straight, and over 200 points go OpTic Texas. An incredible stretch. It was a rough stretch at the beginning of the listen-in, but they have got to turn here late.
And I think you kind of heard from their comms some of the frustration. Sometimes playing this Heretics team, they play very slay heavy, but they don't always play around the objective, right? It felt like OpTic were trying to find their footing around that P1 and towards the end of that P4. But here back towards the P2, it is all Huke the Nuke. This guy does whatever he wants to do on the map. Hellstorm in hand to lead to a break right away, calling this thing in. They want to shut the door on him right now.
Look at us slam it close. Streak is in. Dashy got a pick as well. Rancor and Metals have the tuck tail. That's an opening from Hercules and Shotzi to find space. Metals wins a big one-on-one. Maybe give them a chance to have numbers to fight back in. We'll have a 3-on-1 here for a moment. Hercules, can he get anything? He will at least get one for them. Keeping a battle towards the point is Dashy. Gets you another. OpTic in control. OpTic 20 away from the win. It was close. And then they started to lock it down. Heretics have got to pull something that's saying off.
Yeah, it just feels like the slaying just started to go their way. And when that happens, the map is easy for OpTic Texas. That is when their teamwork thrives. Comms were great. Huke always sort of leading the troops. But Heretics still fighting. And well, the Hellstorm no longer a threat.
Where do we see a lot of games end? The big comebacks happen. It's 3-4. They're going to have to be terrific here. Heretics have got to win some fights in transition. You already lost your point man in super, waiting maybe on Metals to take his round. Hercules tagged up, gonna get dropped. Real to get the pick, and go Heretics. They're still surviving for now. Dashy has been the closer in Hardpoint this year, looking for another big moment, but OpTic fight through.
And that's it, right? I mean, Rentor was in a Hellstorm, and they still survive. I mean, Rentor starts to go off towards the back half of this game, but it does not matter. OpTic in the hill now, 5 to go. Hercules locked in it down. Metals to deal with Super trying to hang on, and with his double, we continue.
With 5 more points needed, 1 break or 1 rotation, and OpTic close out this map, but Heretics not going down without a fight. We'll have numbers here to hold. Huke, last time we were here, took a route through the water and was able to open things up, trying to do it again here, but the numbers simply too great for Heretics. Dashy in trouble and dropped. The survival game continues. And now it comes down to this P1 where, yeah, things were maybe a little unorthodox or a little odd at the beginning of that last one.
Yeah, but that play from Shotzi just pulls everybody back, so you can't rotate. You have to fight the contested time, so P1 open now. But Super still winning gunfights. Real and him able to take down 2, so right back down to this P1.
I don't think it's going to matter, but play clock might become interesting.
Yeah, a little weird there.
Under a minute. That's been our map once for some reason today. Play clock coming into the conversation. Dashy, Shotzi finding kills. Raker trying to keep him out. They're able to answer with 2 of their own. Huke the Nuke back in with a double, and that will be map 1. OpTic strike first. The entire back, still sitting out towards mid. Maybe gonna be the one to catch him. It's gonna be Huke. We hop to him, and yep, he'll get that first blood. Can he squirm away with 32 HP? The stun will hit, buy himself some time, get back to full HP, and now maybe hungry for more.
Well, he just knows they're going to reposition, and you have played this so patient. If you are OpTic Texas, a minute off the clock, you have the man advantage. Bomb now going down, and here comes the retake. Dashy locked in and down. He's able to find the double. Can he find number 3? No. But he leaves his team in a great spot. And well, Super trying to do what he can.
Okay, hold your horses. Super looking for the ace.
Not a lot of time.
20 seconds to go. He's got to find the gunfight. Well, he finds it. He's ripped down to 4 HP. Oh, that tree, I thought, nearly a blessing to pull off the unannounced. Real back it up for now. Heavy presence there towards B, but they're quickly on the move. And this is what OpTic tried to avoid, getting caught on bomb plant, no cover there, and that's just free pickings.
Well, they're thinking, right, we showed 2 players over towards B. They're not going to check the A bomb, but OpTic, they have mid control. They have the idea of how you want to play this. Shotzzy finds another in the round. They are on top of this map. OpTic all over the place, but they have the reads.
Comes down to Real now in 1 versus 2. Gets a tag or 2 in. Dashy weak, but still going to win the fight. OpTic close it out. Ranko with eyes over ring. There's going to be a one-on-one here in a second, I think. Hercules and Ranko are about to go at it. We swap off of it. I didn't see who was going to win that. They're both going to still be up on the other side. We get to the mix. Hercules able to win that one. Just peels Ranko off the heady. Lovely shot from him. Backs up. Back to full HP for a moment, but you're going to rethink this. Just wrap it out. Make the smart play. Don't need to take any one-on-ones. Let's get this bomb planted. Put more pressure on Heretics.
Yeah, just intelligent plays so far from OpTic. Couple island fights go down. They're going to come out on top, and they are just maneuvering Heretics out of their socks. They have no idea what is going on the map.
Dashy stays there the entire time and nearly gets 2 freebies. Only 30 to go. And Super, a much less winnable situation than he had in round 1. He gets cut down and dropped. OpTic remain perfect. Up 4-0. Shots go through, but everybody stays up besides a few getting ripped.
And that is just a great play from Hercules. He put so many bullets into a couple of players, pretty much hands on to this setup. But now he's going to have to do it again. Well, Real takes down his teammates, so we're into a 3 versus 3. You have the numbers for now. Huke's not there. Oh, God.
It gets real windy inside the smoke. Super last alive for the 800th time. Oh, Real was doing a little painting.
I mean, it's just like, can my hip fire work, please?
Yeah,
no, he did not.
That's just a smoke.
Yeah, we know. Everybody knows what that is like. No aim assist, good luck. And well, that guy, he was just bouncing off the walls, pulling out his knife, and then he just destroys him.
Yep. Super. Can't do anything late. OpTic. Now I see why I missed his shots. Yeah. That looked insane. Super did pull a snipe out.
Yeah, you did desperate. Like, what can we do? You tried a little bit more aggression in the last round. This time you're like, all right, Super, try to find a pick with the snipe.
OpTic split 2-2 and is looking for an opening, taking space, getting information. And, well, getting first bloods. Hercules. That must have been a team shot to basketball because that was with a sub.
Miami was setting up a trap, though. They kind of knew they were going to rotate back towards A, and that was Rencor.
Shots.
Well, you have the snipe out, and well, Hercules going to peel your head.
He's been doing a little bit of that, huh? The peeler. Metals, 1v2 now, 40 to go. Looking for their first round, and well, it's not coming in this one. 5-0 OpTic. Went out in a very efficient manner.
Well, look at again, just all the info. They know this is a B hit. You have Hercules inside a ring. He sees nothing. Super's going to back all the way up. Shotzzy, does he want to? Well, he's going to work with Huke, but Huke doesn't even need the help. The timing of the smoke not there. Smoke going to keep them alive. Now his duo is able to find it. It's a 4 versus 2. It's a 4 versus 1. Guess who? Super alive again, but this has been a fast back.
And we are done. 6-0.
Catch them pushed up. Just not in a position, but that might be the only thing they try.
Yeah, because draws out of a couple plays like that. OpTic taking it top side. We're going to have a 2-1-2 here in a moment. We'll see if they wait for the reinforcement, so they just try to take the fights. They'll try to take the fight. You don't win the one, so EMP carrier will back up to his teammates, head towards P2, and looking like they're going to wrap this one out. There's an opening up the middle of the map for Shotzzy.
Well, I think they wanted to go back with Dashy getting 2, but you still have Metals in the middle of the map, so they know his presence. They don't want to get caught re-wrapping.
Shotzzy plays the timing. Shotzzy plays the timing perfectly. He's going to be in behind everybody. It's wide open. And he's going to get you 2. I thought he was going to keep tracking back, but he's going to go forward. And his teammates have got to now win the 2-on-2. Dashy will do just that. He'll win it. And Shotzzy, who turned in a position to set up the score, but he's going to get caught. You try to funnel it in, and you'll just get it through. Dashy gets the kill with the pistol. And they're on the play. Okay, well, he's probably a playmaker.
It's a game within a game. It really is when you're going up against this OpTic team.
Listen, this is a map where a couple majors ago we talked about some times where it almost feels like he left him out to dry. His teammates couldn't win the gunfights. Dashy didn't clutch and get 2 kills, and like he's on no man's land. That was a situation where it pays off. He tracks back and helps, and at least buys them some time forward. Now, though, an answer on the other side. It's Super that gets 2. We're tied up 1-1. A quick response here from Miami, but for OpTic
trying to find him, but they just missed the timing. That was Metals trying to hunt him down, and now look, everybody starting to turn their heads, and they did just not find this man. He is a ghost, but that was the gunfight they needed.
Get a little game of hide and seek, but they'll find him. EMP now to OpTic. They're going to have to deal with Ringor, who is maybe going to find a great time.
Yeah, he might be left out to dry now.
He's not going to get there. They just push on board. They're going to leave him in the dust, and that's going to be a score. A few seconds ago, I thought he was going to be the one to break up the play. But
they're going to go top side again. Mercury's going to be the lead block.
You better hurry. Heretics have got to get there. Everyone's going to get to positions for OpTic. Through the stun, Mercury's able to win it. Gets the nade off as well, which will delay maybe the help. A couple big gunfights for Heretics.
Yeah, and Real gets there. He puts shots through roof side, able to find that kill. And well, this is a one-on-one. Right now, Dashy is worried about where Real went, but Real kind of makes the shots he played, just pushes on forward. Well, look at Shotzzy. And well, he's going to find Real right off a spawn, and there is the double. They do not pick him up. There is all 3, and number 3 on the board. You have to find that man, or he will make you pay.
And he's only 10-9, which isn't crazy, but 8 of those kills have been involved in scores, basically. He's been terrific. As they are up 3-1, and Shotzzy can do no wrong, continues to put on a show in this first half. Last chance for Heretics here in the final 30. 3 versus 3 here for a moment as the troops try to rally back in, but Dashy's nade will call half.
And I mean, you just watch the mini-max.
Shotzzy now in a position where he can be elusive, but the spawner got eyes on him before he could get across the gap, so timing a little bit off there. But outside of their score, Heretics, he was gone regardless. He was sliding right off the map.
That is the spot. We always see that. Well, and then behind enemy lines is him right off a spawn. That's going to be 4 dead. You trust Dashy, and by the way, you look at the scoreboard. Dashy 21-12. This is what he has been doing recently. So good. We talk so much about the NPCs, but he has been a difference maker.
His kills in some of these sequences were why the Shotzzy play works out, right?
Again, you have EMP control, and what this does, and Miami, that is their first focus point, right? It's like, all right, where are they going with this? We have to figure this out. While that happens, he finds the route, he finds the kills. You don't have the EMP, they shove it down your throat.
Shotzzy, once again, a big multi-stop OpTic right now. Shotzzy right back to it. This time, it will get picked up. The battle heads back towards the bottom spawn with EMP. 3 minutes to go. This is the best scenario maybe Miami have had.
Yeah, Huke's fighting the map.
They have a 3-on-2. Chance to get 1 through. A team kill does come in. There's a score. So quick answer. Heretics 2 scores have been in quick answer.
He's got you every day of the week.
It's like bailout's not the right term, but like when he's just that last alive guy that needs to get you a multi. How often does he do it? It is sensational to watch at this stage of his career.
Yeah, maybe a chance, but Real does get taken down because he was going on a big flame, put some shots in. If he's able to stay alive, he'd be on the immediate attack. Gunfights going their way. You see the white arrow's in a good spot, but that was your lead guy. And he is taken down, and now you kind of feel like you have to rotate this. You have to go quick. With the time remaining, you have to put up 2, so they're just trying to go, see what they can do.
Dashy once again gets a defensive kill. Metal's able to win it with EMP though. Rancor trying to take the route topside off the spawn, but he's going to get caught, so nothing open for him. Shotzzy just stabs Super in the throat. I have no idea where he stabbed him. I'm just going with throat.
Probably was.
Yeah, probably. Metal's pistol's looking dirty, but he was the lone man there. EMP back to the hands of OpTic, and, well, if they want, Heretics running out of chances now. Just looking at EMP, just holding and finding kills. Shotzi continues to finesse here at rooftops. Back in the action, back to winning fights. I'm gonna grab this thing. Tuck tail and finesse away. 35 on the clock. EMP with OpTic Heretics. What the hell can you do at this stage?
Yeah, just put it in the middle of the map if you want to, or just take the top side. They have no idea where Shotzi is going. Time is a ticking. They have to go. OpTic gonna not let that happen. Everybody coming off a spawn. And well, OpTic handled business as usual. When it comes to winners run, winners two, they have been perfect. And they are looking for 3 world championships in a row. And this is exactly how you start.
Shotzi making plays. Dashy putting up 32. OpTic move on to round 2.
Rejoined. Even last major, like, they lost, or they won like 4 total rounds in their losses. Right there, you get 0 added to that, so their losses, they've been getting smoked.
Good start, yeah. 0 rounds. A rough one there. They're gonna have to battle it out through loser side. Oh, just a well of emotion is Karma.
He's just like, yeah, job's done.
Yeah,
right,
I mean,
focus on the next
that's
one.
how you take. You don't celebrate this. It was expected. You're supposed to win this. You're going to move on. If you're celebrating, it comes Sunday. But on stage, we've got the sexiest man on the planet on the cover of GQ magazine, Dashy.
You know what? I almost thought you was talking about me for a second, maybe, but you're right. It is Dashy and OpTic Texas as they come out on top. Give them a round of applause, Vegas.
Come on, man, let's hear it.
You're back-to-back world champions. Don't get quiet now because you ain't gonna see them till Saturday, I believe. Bruce, you come out here and it is clinical, absolutely clinical.
This place is insane.
The place is insane, okay? Now, I was gonna talk about how clinical it was throughout those first 3 maps real quick. Just game talk, anything special you guys did to prepare for this team today?
Not really. I mean, we understand their play style a little bit, so we kind of understood how they were going to play, like certain tendencies. But I mean, we trust our practice. We go hard every day, so I mean, it wasn't really anything too different.
Exactly, man. You guys are ready for these situations, okay? It doesn't matter who you play on the stage, and that's how you practice. But I want to get back to the crowd for a second, all right? Because they were chanting MVP
Yeah, what were y'all
in this
saying?
building.
What were y'all saying?
As the oldest player in our league, to have fans chanting for you to be the MVP of the season, as we know it's you and Mercules in the running for that. How special would it be for you to win that, or for Mercules to win that with everything you guys have been through this season?
It'd definitely be cool, but I mean, the win to this tournament specifically is definitely the priority. But I mean, shit, if it happens to any one of us, I do think any of us 4 deserve it just because of the season we had and how consistent we've been. But it's not really too much of a priority. But hey, listen, shit, like, I'm down at the same time.
Hey, I'm down too, okay? Because as somebody who's in his 30s who used to play on main stages, to see someone else in their 30s to win an MVP of the league, pushing close to it. But, you know, as the oldest player, man, like, what are you doing to keep the thumbs loose, man?
I mean, I play every day. That definitely helps. So, I mean, still keeping the passion, still keeping that same level of hunger. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a gamer, so it doesn't really matter the number on the age.
Yeah.
I'm going to still be on the toys. So.
You're going to still be on them sticks, regardless at the end of the day. If you hitting shots, you're going to be on the main stage.
Absolutely.
Now. For everyone, you know, who has came out here to chant all weekend, for you guys to possibly make history and three-peat here at Champs, what do you want to say to them?
Yo, listen, this crowd's absolutely insane for a Thursday. We appreciate you guys. So we're going to need you this week. We're going to need you this week. Thank you.
You heard it here from Dashy, you guys. They need you and all your energy. That does it for us on the stage. Chris, take us away.
Thank you very much. That is a very handsome 40-year-old man right there. Ladies and gentlemen, OpTic will be playing tomorrow at 4:30. You can come cheer on Dashy and crew, and you should get your seat early because it might be another swift 3-0. If you've been looking at their winners bracket run, they have been flawless all